When we think of the Wild West, images of gun-slinging cowboys, dusty streets, and epic showdowns under the blazing sun come to mind. Hollywood has painted a vivid picture of the American frontier, filled with larger-than-life heroes and notorious outlaws. But beneath these enduring myths lies a far more nuanced reality, a world shaped by hardship, diversity, and the relentless push for survival. The legend of the lone cowboy, riding across endless plains, embodies freedom and rugged individualism. Yet in truth, most cowboys were young, often teenagers, working grueling hours for modest pay. Their lives were defined by physical labor, moving cattle over vast distances in treacherous conditions. Many were African American, Mexican, or Native American, groups whose stories are often left out of the popular narrative. Rather than solitary figures, cowboys relied on teamwork and camaraderie to navigate the hazards of stampedes, storms, and hostile encounters. Then there are the outlaws, immortalized as daring rebels who lived beyond the law. Figures like Billy the Kid and Jesse James have become folk heroes, but the real outlaws were often desperate men, products of economic hardship and social upheaval after the Civil War. Their exploits were frequently exaggerated by dime novels and sensational newspapers craving a good story. In reality, the violence was sporadic, not constant, and lawmen and criminals often came from similar backgrounds, sometimes switching sides as local politics demanded. Frontier towns are often depicted as lawless battlegrounds, where sheriffs and marshals fought to impose order. However, most towns maintained a surprising degree of order thanks to community efforts and local governance. Shootouts like the infamous gunfight at the OK Corral were rare exceptions rather than the rule. More often, disputes were settled through negotiation, and the presence of women, families, and businesses brought stability to these growing settlements. The myth of the wide-open frontier, ripe for the taking, overlooks the complex and often tragic interactions with Native Americans. The westward expansion was not a simple story of brave pioneers, but a period marked by broken treaties, violent conflict, and displacement of indigenous peoples. Tribes like the Lakota, Apache, and Comanche fought to protect their lands and way of life, facing overwhelming odds as settlers, soldiers, and railroads advanced. Their resilience and stories are integral to any honest account of the West. Women, too, played vital roles on the frontier, far beyond the limited portrayals of saloon girls or damsels in distress. They were homesteaders, ranchers, teachers, and entrepreneurs, shaping the fabric of frontier society. Women like Annie Oakley defied conventions, while countless others managed households, ran businesses, and contributed to community life in myriad ways. Their determination and resourcefulness were essential in taming the harsh landscapes of the West. The true story of the Wild West is not one of endless gunfights and unbridled chaos, but of perseverance, adaptation, and the blending of cultures. Chinese immigrants built railroads that connected the continent, African Americans established all-black towns, and immigrants from around the world sought opportunity in the vast expanses of the frontier. The West was a place of dreams and danger, where fortunes were made and lost, and where myth and reality often collided. By deconstructing the myths of the Wild West, we gain a deeper appreciation for the people who lived through it, their struggles, achievements, and the complex legacy they left behind. The real West was not just a stage for legends, but a crucible where the diverse threads of America were woven together, shaping the nation in ways that still resonate today.